Oh my god, hey! I am Mickey Joe Theatre.
Hello, I'm Aaron James.
I'm Ellie. Talks Theatre. That's me. That's who I am.
And we are here today in front of at Soho Place, the West End's newest theatre, for our third ever London Theatre Challenge. So if you haven't seen them already, we've already done 2 challenges here on my channel. The first one was all about finding as many theatre posters as we could in 1 hour on the London Underground. And the second was, what was the second one? Oh yeah.
It was going to as many theatres as we could in an hour in the West End while walking and touching them.
Do you know what it is? I blacked it out because too traumatised.
No, I should be the one who's traumatised.
You should be. No, I'm traumatised from editing your footage. That's what happened here. So Aaron is currently holding the previous victorious medal, which evidently needs a better name, which means he has a little bit of an advantage going into today's challenge. Let us tell you what today's challenge is. So inspired by the name of this newest theatre at Soho Place, we each have to run around the West End and try and take photos of letters from theatre names and show names on marquees in order to spell out our social media handles, starting with this at. So after we disperse from here, Aaron will have to spell out Aaron James UK, which is your Instagram handle.
And Twitter.
Instagram and Twitter, but you're just Aaron James on YouTube.
Yes.
Ellie will be spelling out Ellie Talks Theatre.
Yes.
I will be spelling out Mickey Joe Theatre. You have 17 letters.
Yes.
You have 12.
Which makes it too long for Twitter. So I'm L Talks Theatre on Twitter.
Oh, is that
but
why?
I don't use it anymore. I don't use it anymore.
No.
Because it's now X.
So based on the fact that Aaron won the last challenge, he has the shortest name to spell. I came second and Ellie was also involved and has the longest name to spell in this challenge, which does also mean that we have the capacity to earn slightly more points, because the way this works is you get 1 point for each letter and an additional 2 points for each unique theatre you go to. So if you get every single letter of your social media handle at a different theatre, you can get a maximum of 3 points for each letter. Did I get that right? Is that good so far?
I think
Okay.
yeah.
The fact that we can get more points than Aaron can and Ellie can get the most is offset by the fact that Aaron has fewer letters to get and the fact that we're also allocating points for the first, second and third place finishers. There is also a very lucrative 25-point bonus for actually finishing your social media handle. And needless to say, if you haven't already, as we are taking the trouble to run around the West End and literally spell out our social handles for you all, I feel like you can go and find us and follow us on those other platforms. As a reminder, Aaron James on YouTube, Aaron James UK on Instagram, Threads, X, TikTok, LinkedIn for professional inquiries, and Ellie Talks Theatre on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram
And the other ones.
and Etsy and Vintage.
And the ones that you should care about. Yes.
Yeah. So let's get started. So before we start the timer, we are all taking photos of the at that is going to start each of our social handles. We are literally atting each other right now.
Did you mention that we have to do it in order?
Oh yeah,
So
that's
we-
the big thing here. That's one of the most challenging components of this challenge. You have to lock in each letter in order. I can't be going and finding a random T that I like because my name starts with an M, so I have to go M-I-C-K-E-Y-J-O
MOUSC.
Theatre, almost. I have to do that in order, so do these two. How's everyone feeling for this challenge? Is anyone feeling particularly confident? It is cold, it is colder, but I'm looking forward to that because the last ones have been abominably warm.
The last one we filmed, I literally almost had heat stroke. So, yeah.
I'm nervous by the fact that I know a couple of letters will need me to go further away, so I can't. I feel like there's going to be a little bit where I'm like, I'm running down there, I'm coming back.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's like comprehensively planned their route, but in just the last couple hours we've definitely started thinking about it. So we're all pretty much on the same page here. We've decided it makes the most sense to start at like a time that's easy to remember, so we're going to wait about 2 more minutes. I'm intrigued because we've all taken our photos ready for this at, so we're just going to go when the timer starts. I'm intrigued about whether we're going to walk in the same directions.
I have 2 plans in my head, and I'm just gonna make. I'm great at making a snap decision. Like if I'm ever in a
You
restaurant.
don't even know which way you're going in like 60 seconds?
If I'm in a restaurant, I'll make a snap decision on what I want. It's
We are
typically a
talking.
burger.
I need to keep
but
an eye
I
on the
wasn't
time,
gonna do it
so I
now.
will just leave them.
Someone needs to keep an eye on the time.
We've got 3 minutes.
Oh, we've got 3 minutes. Getting ready, almost ready to go. I'm not looking in any particular direction, so no one knows where I'm
It's got
going.
nice.
Well, the sky has got
But
nice.
it's been really bad weather, and it's suddenly blue sky.
You know what you should do? You should just stand here for a bit and admire the sky. Maybe take some
Sure.
pictures. There's a lovely park just over there. May the odds ever be ever in everyone's...
Go.
I've not read it. Oh my gosh, it started. I'm going this way. Oh no, they're coming with me as well. I'm turning right. Aha! Okay, it's just you and me, tiny people in my camera. We've got this one. I have 15 letters to find today in London's West End. And I have the dual issue of like wanting to win but also wanting to make the most stylish version possible. What we're going for, the end product here, if it wasn't already clear, is going to be like the Celebrations logo, or like that The Show Must Go On t-shirt that they made during lockdown that uses like one letter from a bunch of different logos, and I want mine to be the winning one but also to look the best. Now there are no points for style, we decided. However, that's not something I'm going to be able to put out of my mind.
And we are... Oh, they're going that way. I'm not. I'm going this way. I've been hit by traffic lights. They don't like me. If they're rushing down, I'm like, waiting for... No. Okay, so I'm going off first to start my letters to the Phoenix. I know what you're saying, the Phoenix. It doesn't have an A. Theatre does, but I'm not doing that yet. I'm going to visit the place where Stranger Things is happening. So the Phoenix Theatre is where the new play prequel to Stranger Things is going to be performed. It's not open yet, it's not started performances yet, but the marquee is up, which means that I can get a letter. And I think I can get it from an even cooler sign. So I'm just about to get there. I'll show you it. I'll get a photo and then we'll move on.
So I decided straight away to get the E from Elf for my first letter. I had two options. I could either go and get the E from Phoenix, or I could get the E from Dominion. It doesn't make any difference to me, really, like which one I get. So I'll be fine. I need a redemption arc. I feel like the agent of chaos chaosed a bit too close to the sun last time, and I need that win. I need a win. It's been a long few months for Ellie. She's trying her best, but it does mean, because there's Stranger Things currently at the Phoenix, so I'm not gonna be able to get something there. Unless I could think of an L in Stranger Things: The First Shadow. Nope, there's no L. So my next stop will be Dear England.
I can't see anyone behind me or over the other side of the road. I'm just coming now past the Phoenix Theatre, where Stranger Things has recently put up all of their posterage, all of their signage. Both Aaron and Ellie could start here. In fact, A, E, and R for Aaron are all on that marquee, and an O and an N in the Phoenix. At this stage, I don't think he'll get more than one letter in the same place and lose points, but I think he's absolutely going to hit it on his way down.
So here we are at the Phoenix Theatre, where Stranger Things: The First Shadow is going to start performances. As you can see, there's lots of A's I can choose from, but I think the really fun one is that one up there on the Welcome to Hawkins sign. So let me grab that and then I shall move on, because we can't hang about. We figured out I have about 5 minutes to get each letter, so there we go.
Now, if I were a gambling man, I would wager that Ellie might have gone to Elf and got the big E from Elf. That'd be a cute way to start. And if I know Ellie, she likes a little cute plan. So I think that's where she's gone. Aaron was forking left. I don't know what that means, because there really only is the Dominion over there. Unless he's going to like the Shaftesbury, or unless he was just going to cross the road and come down past Stranger Things. I don't know. I'm not looking back. I'm only looking forwards. I'm also looking left and right as I cross this busy road. I am going, meanwhile, you may be curious, I'm getting it down to the St. Martin's, where I'm getting the M from the Mousetrap. It's a big, red, glowing neon M, and I want it because it's going to look cool. Like, I feel like, oh, I can see it, it's over there. I feel like I can care less about the other letters once I've got this M, and once I know that that's like a strong aesthetic start. But my name starts with an M, and this is the M I want.
Why did it have to be the first shadow, huh? Why couldn't it be the last shadow? Why couldn't it be a sequel to Stranger Things? Then I could have slayed.
So I'm going to take the little side street route to avoid traffic, which I think we've shown you on previous ones, where there is the front, the entrance to the Phoenix Theatre. So I'm going to walk around here. I'll pop out by the Theatre Cafe Diner past what here's the Odeon, used to be the Savile Theatre, which we've heard is actually going to be returned to a theatre. My dream from our last challenge seems to be coming true. Yay! But I'm heading around to where Matilda, Private Lives and the Mousetrap are to try and get 3 more letters, at least, because I think I can find most of my letters around there.
Okay, I am quickly approaching the Prince Edward. I have 2 options from here. I can either go down and get another L from Private Lives at the Ambassadors, or I can go down Shaftesbury Avenue, which has like 4 theatres in a row. I feel like at some point I need to do that, but when is the best chance? I don't know. Because there's a lot of theatres and I want to stay really, really close. So I'm going to snap Dear England really quickly. I got an L. It's the best L that I can do, and I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to do it. Decision time, where am I going?
There it is. There is the Mousetrap at the St. Martin's, and it's that one in the middle. I want that big neon M.
So once we popped out across the road and we're heading through this way into the lovely land of Seven Dials, and in front of us is Matilda, where I'm going to go and get my E. I know what you're going to say, Aaron, there is no E in Matilda. It's at the end of Cambridge, so this is my first time getting one as part of the theatre name, and I can see it in lovely navy blue on a cool blue background, and I'm going to go and get that.
I got E, I got L. Now, I have many a disadvantage in this challenge. Number 1, I am slow. Number 2, I am very good at making quick, bad decisions. And number 3, I don't have a third one, but that's fine. Who needs 3 things? A rule of 3, I throw it out. I don't need it. But I'm passing by the Ambassadors right now, which currently is home to Private Lives, a no coward play, which is not at a no coward, which annoys me slightly. But I'm just gonna a boop-a-doop boop. That got the L, and do you know what's right next to that? St. Martin's. St. Martin's Theatre, where I can get an I. A lovely, lovely I. And it's even got like a stained glass window, so it's gonna look pretty.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Now I need an E. Hello!
Why are we in the same place? So I have 15 to get in an hour, which means I can spend about 4 minutes getting each letter. Now it's taken me just more than 4 minutes to get down to here. Thankfully, I can immediately get the I from Private Lives at the Ambassadors, which I've just got, and now we can move on.
Here is Matilda, and there is my E. So, photo time. And we have the E.
So I did just see Ellie. What's crazy is I didn't see her stop to take a photo of either of those marquees, and she just walked in like a weird V to and from the St. Martin's. So I don't know where she's going, if she didn't come to get either of those, but she seemed confident, which concerns me on multiple levels. I'm now heading down St. Martin's Lane to go to the Noel Coward. Ocean at the end of the lane is going to give me the C I need, and then Duke of York's has multiple K's in its name, because K is one of the letters I'm just kind of worried about.
So right opposite, on one of the dials of Seven Dials, is the Donmar warehouse. It's basically opposite. So Matilda's here and the Donmar's right here. That was where next to normal was, and so I'm heading down there. The entrance is right next to the entrance into Seven Dials Market, which is a great place if you're thinking for pre-show food. We love to head there and get bites to eat. So they have great options for vegan and gluten-free. So I think it's a great option because you basically can all have whatever type of food you want. You don't have to have a specific thing. And in that time that I filmed, we're already at the Donmar. So that is my sign up there. As you can see, there is an R, so I'm going to get that right now.
I am in need of another E. So, if I get an E from King Lear, which is currently at the Wyndhams, I can grab that and then go to the Arts for T. If I go then further down to No Coward, I can get an A. Duke of York's, Currently home to Backwards Billy, that's an L. I am smashing this.
I've already changed my mind. There's a better C because there's one right here at the Choir of Man. I'm gonna get the C from Choir of Man. There it is, Choir of Man logo, done. Now I'm gonna head down to the Duke of York's to go and get my K. Haha.
So, do I turn back? I might have to turn back, but I could go to Seven Dolls Playhouse. Or I could go to Mousetrap because there's an O there. Or Ambassadors, there's an O. What would you like to see? I'm going to go and find the Mousetrap. Let's go and visit the oldest running play in the world, and I think that's quite an iconic O. We're not being judged on how pretty it is, but also it kind of feels I want to have a nice name, and then I'll have multiple neon letters, and I love neon.
Passing Ocean at the end of the lane, which has some cute new neon on the front. This has been all under construction recently. Oh, this is the touring production that's come in. I wonder if they've put my 5-star Broadway World Review on the marquee. I'll have to come back another time to see, because right now I am a man on a mission. Time check, we've had almost 9 minutes and I've done 3 letters. So I'm ahead of schedule. This is good, this is good.
Bam King Lear. Bam King Lear. I don't know if that was filming right, but I'm running out of time and I need to win this. I need to win. This is the great thing about this. I'm competitive now. My loss from last time has made me competitive.
We decided, since none of us know where we're going, that we're not going to have the same endpoint. We're just going to text each other when we are done to ascertain who finished first, which is good because I was slightly stressed about getting back to at Soho Place because I'm coming so far down. Even better, Backstairs Billy is going to be my K. I'm not going to have to use the one from the theatre. I'm going to take a picture of that K from Backstairs Billy.
The reason this is 7 dials is because there are 7 dials that are all around a small roundabout, and often are theatres, and in the middle is the Cambridge Theatre where Matilda is, but it's very central in the West End. At the top is the Shaftesbury, in the middle is the Cambridge, on the outside you have Seven Dials Playhouse, Donmar, the Mousetrap, which is the St Martin's, and the Ambassadors, which is where Private Lives currently is. There was a crane that was coming down because they're putting up Christmas decorations, and that very much surprised me and diverted my route.
Let me work this out. Wait, hold on. I did I did it right. I got an E from King Lear, and now I'm going to the Arts Theatre, which is right across the street from me right now. Bam. Bam, got a T. T for talks. And now I go to No Coward, which is right down here, right slaying, making sure I don't die, and then I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna get an A. Now they've just put up like a new, I'm pretty sure it is new, but they've just put up like a new poster board at the No Coward. Now I can get an A from the No Coward, or I can get an A from Ocean at the end of the lane, which is currently at the No Coward, which is a very good play that I need to go see again, because I saw it when it was down the street, like not last year, year before, I think. You know, I'm doing well.
And then for my E, I wanted to use this somewhere. It's the spinning ball from the Colosseum. This is going to be my first one that's a theatre name rather than a show name. We've got to wait for that E to come round. No, we don't. I'm going to walk to the E. If I orbit, it will come faster. Yes, although I'll be too close to it. No, got to stay here. Haha, where are you, E? There you are. There you are. There you are. Yes, got the shot.
So we are 9 to 10 minutes in, and I have already on my 4th letter. Thankfully, this area where we've decided to start is the heart of the West End, which means that they're all quite close to each other, which means that it's not been too stressful. So, yay for location for this one. And I'm in the alleyway between the Ambassadors Theatre and the St Martin's Theatre. And it's this one we're going to get a photo for the Mousetrap. So I'm on the opposite side of a road for this one because it's much clearer for you to get, and for me to get a photo. So the Mousetrap is currently celebrating 70 years in the West End, and it is the longest running play in the West End. It has jumped between these two theatres. in its time, but it has never skipped a performance other than the pandemic. So yeah, it's done extremely well to be lasting this long, and it's rumoured to be going to Broadway. So I've got that. Annoyingly, neither of these theatres help me out with an N, but I'm going to stay in Seven Dials because Seven Dials Playhouse is a theatre that's here, and that means that I get my N. So let's just go back into the dials, head down a different dial strand, and then get the N, and then I think then I've ticked off most of these, so we'll be heading outside of Seven Dials.
We are 10 minutes in and I've already done 1/3 of my letters. I have done 5 out of 15, which is 20 minutes worth of task. So feeling good, feeling very good. Where am I going to get a Y? I could circle back round and go up to the Wyndhams for a Y, but right after the Y I've got a J, which is either Jersey Boys at the Trafalgar, which is way the other side of Trafalgar Square, which I'm just passing, or it's, there was another J, Jermyn Street, also not close. What's on the Garrick now? Hamnet. That doesn't help me.
I went for an A. I went for the neon A, because that looks pretty. Oh wait, London Coliseum is across the road. English National Opera. I don't know if that counts. London Coliseum has no K, and that's what I'm in need of. But Backstairs Billy has. If I start by getting an L from London Coliseum, I've already got the K for Backstairs Billy. Oh girl. Oh girl, have you ever seen someone smash a challenge this hard? I don't think you have.
Hilarious that Ellie and I have already passed each other. I'm now heading back up in the direction I last saw her heading to, so wondering if I might see her again. Oh, King Lear. There's another K. Who knew? King Lear is at the Wyndhams. The Kenneth Branagh directed and starring production. Hasn't got a J though, has it? Come on, Kenneth. Throw a man a bone. Okay, there's the Wyndhams. There it is. Now I'm getting... Oh no, there's a tree in the way. There's a tree in the way of my Y. Yeah, that's better. There we go, that's better. Where is it? There it is. Y. Why?
So I've just got the L from London Coliseum. I'm going to walk slightly back on myself and go to Backstairs Billy to get a K, which is probably one of the most awkward letters to get out of my name. It's in the background, it's distant because it's not in my trail anymore. Okay, so now I have two choices. I can either go round, smash off Shaftesbury Avenue, or I can go to the Strand. If I go to the Strand, it's a bit more walking before I get to some good theatres. But if I cut through Chinatown, I can smash off Shaftesbury Avenue, get Garrick, and that should be theatre. That should, if everything works out for me, that should be the word theatre. I can get it all separately, and I've only been going at this for 12 minutes. What is going on? Have I suddenly become the greatest at challenges? So I'm at the Garrick Theatre now, beautiful theatre. As you can see, stunning. And I'm about to grab a tea for theatre. Okay, now crossing the road. There's Hamnet, it's behind me, because I don't need it anymore.
If you're asking Aaron if you're doing so well, why aren't you relaxed and like taking your time with these letters if you have 5 minutes for each? My reasoning is that J and K are really hard letters, and U. So I'm aware that in a bit I'm going to have to do a much longer walk to get my J, and that might make my travel a bit harder for the rest of it. So if I can get this first part, the Aaron part, done quickly, it makes life a lot easier. And I've just realised I've gone the wrong way, so I'll shortly be taking a left. I've realised why. It's because Seven Dials Playhouse on the dial to the right than the one I was just on, which means I wouldn't have seen it the way I was going. So I'm glad I realised when I did that I was going the wrong way. Seven Dials Playhouse is more towards Tottenham Court Road. When you come in just off there, it is on your right if you were heading towards Matilda directly from the area where Shaftesbury Avenue kind of culminates in the middle of the West End, where that street with the Phoenix and at Soho Place was on.
I'm heading actively towards the Trafalgar Theatre where Jersey Boys is, because I don't know what kind of signage there is on Jermyn Street, and I don't know if that's going to give me a bold enough J for my aesthetic. It's also no closer. At least if I head out to the Trafalgar, there's some other theatres around there. Ideally, to get the maximum points here, I want to go to a different theatre for every single letter. So eventually I am going to want to go down to those theatres along the Strand as well. In the last video, I underestimated just how quickly an hour would pass, and I was optimistic about how many theatres I could walk to in an hour, but I did have to start in Victoria. This time I started more centrally, so I'm hoping I can get to the Strand this time, because last time those were the ones that I missed. Passing the Garrick, which is dead to me because it has no useful letters, passing the National Portrait Gallery, heading down to Trafalgar Square.
So this is probably my longest stretch without hitting a theatre. What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk through, hit the Prince of Wales for Book of Mormon. Is there a H in there? If there's the word theatre on that theatre, I should be okay to get a H. That is a good thing about being in this stretch of it now, is that I am now in the part where I already have all of like the really difficult ones. Most of the theatres should say theatre. So, if I grab Prince of Wales, if I then go to Shaftesbury Avenue, grab a couple more letters, and then finish at Criterion, which is currently home to Unbelievable, so there's definitely an E, and I know that for a fact. I've already got this. I had so many doubts coming into this challenge. I'm not even halfway through my time yet.
Plot twist. The show that's currently playing here is called Jock Night, which means I can get a J here, which will save me tons of time. So now, I am tempted to quickly find an N somewhere around here, because that can be my J. What do I get? So, the new plan is I'm going to quickly hop down this way, away from the Seven Dolls Playhouse, to get my N. I'm going to head to the Noel Coward Theatre, because Ambassadors doesn't have an N, Private Lives doesn't have an N, so the Ambassadors is of no use to me right now. But the Noel Coward is much of use. Although there was a loophole, I just remembered, we can get the letter of a show that's in the future going to that theatre as long as the poster is at the theatre. So I'm going to just check whether the next show at the Ambassadors has an N. And it does. I'm going to get this. Hope that I'm not getting in trouble because he said yes. And then I got the N because it's the Enfield Haunting with Catherine Tate and David Felful. So let's get this. As you can see for proof, this is the next show. It is at the theatre that it's going to be at. I'm taking it. Okay, I had to crouch on the floor for that N. So Mickey, please let me have it. Because you did say any show that is currently or about to go to the theatre as long as the poster is at the theatre. So the Enfield Haunting should count.
Currently experiencing flashbacks to running towards the finish line from the last challenge, which was in the middle of Trafalgar Square, which is looking very pretty today, I will say. Let me show you. There you go, Trafalgar Square, looking very lovely today. Big old Nelson's Column situation, and we're going further this side. There's a bus in the way of my theatre. Beyond the English T-bus is the Trafalgar Theatre, where Jersey Boys will be running until January of next year. I was hoping I could get a clear shot from this traffic island, but I think I am going to have to get closer. I'm going to cross this road here.
Now, this is a bit unfortunate because this doesn't actually have the letter I want. It doesn't have the letter I want. There's no theatre on the Prince of Wales signage at the front. So, unfortunately, I don't think it counts. However, I'm not down on my luck. I'm not down on my luck because if I continue on, I'm going to change my plan a little bit and I'm going to head to Criterion first. There's no H in that either. Okay. Rerouting. Replanning.
Okay, this is a betrayal. Come on now. Scaffolding means I'm gonna have to walk right up to the thing.
Wait, no, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. There's literally a H in the. There's literally a H in the. Oh, I was doing so well and now I'm flopping a little bit. I was doing so well and then I made a complete rookie mistake. So now walking down, I can see Sondheim's old friends down here. So I'm gonna hit the Shaftesbury Avenue ones. I need E-A-T-R. E-A-T-R, which I should be able to get.
And so I got back to the $7 as quick as I could to go and find this poster, which has Jock Night on. So I'm just gonna wait for it to come around and then get a photo of the J. We banked that. It's via a screen, which means it's a bit hard to see, but it's definitely there to get close up. So now we're off to get an A, and I'm gonna head to the Arts Theatre where Choir of Man is, because there's multiple A's that I can use, so I'm going to see which one looks the most stylish and use that.
Okay, we're 20 minutes in, and oh good, this road is closed. We're 20 minutes in. I've got just under half my letters. I've got 7 out of 15. I've got Mickey J. I need an O. I was going to go to the Strand, but I'm literally struggling to think of an O in Back to the Future, in Adelphi, in Vaudeville, in Six, in Sunset Boulevard, because there's no O in that poster. It's BLVD. So can't go to Sunset Boulevard. That's at the Savoy. Okay, the Savoy would have had an O. The Charing Cross, I guess, has an O. Rebecca doesn't. The Kit Kat Club. It used to be the Playhouse. If there was still any signage that said Playhouse, that would have an O. But Kit Kat Club doesn't. Neither does Cabaret. So instead, I'm going left to Phantom of the Opera. Iconic O. Opera O. Crossing back through Trafalgar Square, passing it on the other side this time. Now, when I was a teenager coming to London, I would pass through Trafalgar Square just about every single time. So, always a fond memory.
So, time check. It has been 20 minutes so far, so it's 10 to, which means I have 40 minutes to get AIMS UK. AMES UK. I think that's manageable. I'm a bit nervous about the U and the K. So hopefully getting all of those together quite closely will help me out now. And we are already at the Choir of Man at the Arts. I just took a right outside of 7 Dials. And so I think I'm going to go and get the A because I like the mechanical look, and I might get the one on here because it's a bit easier to get. Or do I get the sparkly one? I'll let you know. I went with the big one because it was easier to focus on. So the Arts is located right by Leicester Square Theatre. And it's as you head towards Covent Garden, which is right in front. So Leicester Square, Covent Garden, you'll kind of fit like an Old Coward, etc. and then down here. It's a good, this is kind of one of the big intersections between most of the West End. So it's easy to get here and then find all the other theatres.
As you can see, we're approaching the Gielgud now. Gielgud is perfect. Now I should probably think about this. I need an E, an A, a T, and an R. Literally from being across the street from Shaftesbury Avenue, from all the theatres on the Theatre Row, as I'm going to call it, I have gotten the E from the Gielgud, the A from Time Traveller's Wife, currently at the Apollo, which I could have also got the A from the Apollo. I got T from Mandy Patinkin Live in Concert, which is currently at the Lyric Theatre. And then Les Mis, I have an R, which you can grab from the R in Miserables. And now, I just have to finish it off and grab an E from Unbelievable at Criterion, and then I'm done. I'm pretty sure I'm done.
So now I'm looking for an M. I can either go to across to the Wyndhams with that M, or in front of me is the Colosseum. And I'm going to try a really funny thing and try and get the M that's on the globe at the very top. I can literally see the M right now, but it's going to have rotated by the time I get there. So I'm going to try and get the M up there. If not, I'll get the lower down one. But I just think it'd be funny. It does mean that I'm probably going to have to wait a little bit. So I hope the timing for me to have my joke, and I hope I can actually read that M. I can see it's going round. By the time I get closer, it should still be there. I might have to do it from here. That is the world globe on top of the Colosseum. As you can see, the letters are starting to come around. It says Colosseum. The C is just about to show. I need to time this perfectly to get the M. Colosseum. Okay, we're on SE. We're on SE. The U is starting to come around. I'm trying to focus you at the same time as me trying to get this photo. Will this work? As you can see, it's just turning around. It's a C, and then I've got this prepped to get the M. Okay, let's go.
This is a mark of the day. It's getting shorter. Look how low the sun is right now. It's not even 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Consequentially, I can't see where I'm going. Side street. Ah, much better. So we're heading to the, did I say Her Majesty's? His Majesty's Theatre, where the Phantom of the Opera is currently playing and has been for some years now. Upwards of 30. In fact, we'll see it as we round this corner. There it is. The new signage does say His Majesty's Theatre, renamed for the pronouns of the current monarch, because we have a king now. A fun fact that seems to come up in every one of these challenges. In fact, this O is not as iconic as I remember, but we'll cross the road and we will get it nonetheless. The Opera O was not iconic, but the Phantom O was. Theatre Royal Haymarket has so many T's. I'm going to get a T here.
I completed this challenge and got all 17 letters from different theatres in 23 minutes. I don't know if they're going to beat that, but I have extra time now, so I might as well go and tour you around the theatres I didn't go and see. Maybe I could spell something else, just for fun, you know? Well, because I slayed so hard, because I slayed so extraordinarily hard, I'm walking down Haymarket. I'm going to grab you some more things I didn't get. Bye-bye. Just casually.
So Mickey had a really specific M that he really wanted, and I'm wondering if he thought about the same M and if he went for that one, because it is pretty iconic, but we managed to get it. So we've got Aaron James, and by the Duke of York's Theatre, there's an E at the end of Duke. Do I get it here? Do I get it here? Maybe. Okay, it's all the way up there. I'm gonna have to zoom in so far to get it, but there's the Duke part, Duke of York's. See if I can get it. Managed it. I'm very thankful that my iPhone can zoom in that far, because otherwise that wouldn't have happened. So, yay. So now we are just off to find S-U-K. So, K, I think I need to finish at the Kit Kat Club, because there's just loads of K's there. So I need to, now that I'm heading towards the Garrick and down by the Strand, I need to think about these places where I can find an S and a U. The Garrick doesn't help me because it's Hamnet, so absolutely no letters that I need. I think King Lear is the... Oh no! I just realised my U could have been the Duke of York's. There's a U. Oh, I'm so silly. That's such a bad move. Wyndham's. There's an S at the Wyndham's. Oh, I'm really gutted now. Just realised I completely missed that because Adelphi doesn't help me out. Savoy. There's an S at the Savoy. Oh, Sunset Boulevard. Okay. Sunset is going to be my U. So my U is there, and that helps because it's right by the Kit Kat Club, so I can just head straight down from Savoy. So now I need an S. What's the show about 6 queens? Is it just that little show called 6? Let's head to 6, cross the road, go to Sunset Boulevard for the U, and then we run down to the Kit Kat Club and a K. I feel a bit confident. Let's just hope there is not traffic. That means that I'm going to be delayed. But I think I have a plan. I have a plan, everybody. I have a plan.
Ellie might have explained this already, but both she and I have a bit of a helpful advantage towards the end, because both of our social media handles end in theatre, and obviously all of these say theatre on them somewhere. So if we didn't care about getting all the points, we could just cash out at any one of these theatres and just literally photograph the whole word theatre if we were worried about finishing. Thankfully, I'm not worried about finishing. This is actually going surprisingly well. We are still only 25 minutes in, not even halfway, and I'm already on to the H of theatre in Mickey Joe Theatre. For my H, I'm headed to the Harold Pinter. Now, if anyone watched our last vlog challenge, Aaron and I passed this venue like seconds apart and had no idea we were so near each other. But here we are at the Harold Pinter. Oh, this is another play that had a Y in the title, Lioness. Currently here with Kristen Scott Thomas and Lily James. I will say, that is a very boring H. I've kind of given up on style, but that's a particularly boring H.
I may have made a fatal error. I missed the letter. I missed the letter. I missed S. I am Ellie Talk Theatre. Well, this is fine. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Because you know what? I got so confident I started walking down Haymarket to show you all the other ones, but I can just start again and do... It's fine. Wait, I could still be first though. Okay, I have a plan. A devious plan. A cunning, devious plan. I can fix this in a matter of seconds, but it means I lose a lot of points. But I still come first, which means I get the bonus.
So I have less letters than the other two, but Mickey is quicker than I am. And this seems to be going a lot faster than I even expected it to. So, who knows, he could be finished before me because he's so much speedier. I'm just hopeful that because I've got less letters, I should hopefully have got this quicker. Oh, there's a U at Back to the Future as well. Oh, now I've got the choice. I'm going to stick with Sunset because I feel like it's got the better U and it's en route, so I'm crossing and then going that way, so it gives me more purpose. Because 6 and Sunset Boulevard, if you didn't know, are directly opposite each other on the street of the Strand, which we're now on. This is the street that has Sunset Boulevard, 6 and Back to the Future currently. Mean Girls is going to be coming here, Plaza Suite is going to be on the street. At the end of the street you turn off and you'll buy the Lyceum, which is the Lion King. So this is another one of those key places you can get to Covent Garden really easily from here. This is where Charing Cross station is, and if you're crossing over the bridge from Waterloo, this will be where you enter the West End. I do wonder whether Mickey or Ellie will forfeit and find a theatre and just do that to get those early points, rather than completing all their letters. But I'm nervous about it, because that means that they could be finished quicker than I can for the amount of letters. I'm already nearly there, so I want to complete first. It means I need to be snappy, because I feel like they won't give in this early. Because I'm only just reaching half an hour in, which is when I think I now need to round this up and get it done.
So thanks to my absolute royal screw up there, I had to lock in Haymarket as theatre. So I am Ellie Talks with all separate ones, and I have to discount literally all of the ones that I got on my little trek because I forgot an S. I'm hoping that the bonus I get from everything else boosts me up just enough to win, or at least beat someone. Because if I beat someone, even with screwing up that hard, I think that'd be pretty funny.
Ellie's just texted our group chat that she's done. Ellie is done. I thought I was doing well. It's not even halfway through. I'm guessing she's just photographed the word theatre to fully cash out. So my only hope is to make the most points I can and still hopefully maybe try and beat Aaron. Nothing for me at the Book of Mormon. I'm going to go to Unbelievable to get an E, but I'm feeling perturbed by this news. Oh god, if there's one thing I don't want right now, it's this amount of pedestrian traffic around Piccadilly Circus. Far too many people. I think it's still half term for part of the country. Ugh, hate that for me. I'm glad to be able to include something from the Unbelievable marquee because I think it's really cool. I think it's a really cool marquee. I do also think I'm going to have to cross the road to get a better photo though, which is annoying. But it's like a cool optical illusion that you can't really enjoy from this current location. Let me see, so this box that you've just seen, has that just turned inside out for you and now looks 3D coming outwards? Hopefully it does.
And I just realised 6 could have given me my U as well, because Vaudeville, V-A-U. But we're going to go for the S, because how gorgeous is that 6? S claimed, so now heading across the road on Sunset Boulevard. Although I think I'm going to take the photo from here because it's easy to get it from here and then cross. As you can see, directly opposite the 6 is Sunset Boulevard, where I could have got so many S's, but we're going to get that U right up there on this part, right here.
I'm still the first one to get the things, which means I would have had time. I would have had time to go back and get a couple of others, which is a shame, but I made my decision. I was doing so unbelievably well, and then I threw it all to the wayside by forgetting one letter. But I'm actually going to calculate my points. I would have lost quite a lot though, and I don't think it's worth the bonus I missed off.
I got my E from unbelievable. I need an A. I feel like I'm lacking colour at the moment. I would love to be able to include something from Moulin Rouge because I do think it is the most stunning marquee in London. Apollo, the A of Apollo, maybe. The next thing I'll need after that is a T though. Okay, right now I can see 4 theatres on Shaftesbury Avenue, so I can try and plan out the last 4 letters. This is my plan, and then I'll be done. Here they are. We have the Lyric, the Apollo, the Gielgud, and the Sondheim. I can get an A from Mandy Patinkin. I could get the A from Apollo. I could get a T from Time Traveller's Wife or Mandy Patinkin. Gielgud only has... Oh, I could get an R from Gielgud. Or I could get an E from Stephen Sondheim's name. I can get only E's from the Sondheim and Les Miserables. What did I need? Oh god, I've forgotten. A-T-R-E. A from Les Miserables. There we go. I'm going to go get that first. A-T-R-E. I can do this. Oh, R from Les Miserables as well. My brain has deserted me.
So I only have 1 letter left. So I'm going to be speedy. So I've gone down these steps, which is next to the Savoy by the coal hole, and I'm going straight down this slope. This is actually where you come out from the theatre often, from a Savoy. So if you come out onto street level onto a ramp area, this is where you will be. So I'm walking down to the Embankment Gardens and walking across all the way, taking a right and walking all the way across to the Kit Kat Club to get my K, and then I think I've done it. I know. Will somebody beat me? I'm really impressed with this, to say that I have harder letters than the other 2. I don't think... Mickey has a J issue as well, and a Y, but I feel like, even though I've been slightly helped with a shorter name, I feel like there's been more letters that aren't common in the West End that I've had. That's what at least I'm saying. So let's rush and get the K. I'm not running. Nobody can tell me off for running because I'm not. I'm just trying to speedily get from here to the Kit Kat Club to complete my set. And I've been on airplane mode, so I actually don't know if anybody's already called time. So maybe I check. No, I'm gonna go and do it, and then I'll find out if somebody's beat me. And I just need to text Mickey to tell him I'm done. I've got to walk back. I don't think I can get through that way. Maybe I don't want to risk it. I'm going to go into the Embankment Gardens and walk down because there's work being done. Is this how I lose it, peeps? Is this how I lose this very speedy round? By having gone the wrong way and Ella beat me. I wonder what the other 2 are up to.
New plan. A. T from Mandy Patinkin. Help me, Mandy. You're my only hope. Yes. R from Old Friends.
So I'm currently in Embankment Gardens. This is a great place if you want to relax because it's a bit quieter. It's like a park area. And at the end of here, I will come out by Embankment Station. And I'm going to explain to you how to get to the Kit Kat Club from Embankment Station. This is the closest station to this theatre. In our last video, I think I showed how to get from Charing Cross Station to Charing Cross Theatre and then to the Kit Kat Club. So if you watch that video, at the very start of the video, I will take you on that journey. But this time I'm going to show you how to get there from Embankment.
There it is. There's Old Friends. There's my R. E from Les Mis. E from Les Mis. E from Les Mis. And because I'm feeling spicy, we're going to get the E with an accent. .404, so in 34 minutes I spelled out my whole name. I'm amazed that I got that done that quickly at 15 completely different theatres. I did not come first. I haven't heard from Aaron, so I think I might have come second. But yay, happy to be finishing Ad Les Mis. I'm gonna go find Ellie now and or collapse.
So we've now reached Embankment Station and we're heading under here, under Embankment Place to come out by the Kit Kat. This is the home stretch. Literally we come out here, we're right by the theatre. And I need to come find the sign because it's not always as easy to get the key. And we're at 4:09. Oh, so we're a bit closer. Maybe somebody has beat me. Oh no. I felt like if one of them has like just gone for theatre, it will have beaten me if that was their tactic. But hopefully they've not given up yet. And here we are. There is the Kit Kat Club. Let's get a photo. There's a sign that says Kit Kat Club underneath, but then these are technically two big K's with the eye. So I'm going to get a photo of one of these K's and then a photo of that K just to double check. But I'm going to get that one first because that would be really cool and completes a trio of Neil.
Aaron put his phone into aeroplane mode, so I don't think he knows that we're finished yet. So if he takes anywhere near the actual allotted time of an hour, he's going to be shook when he sees the timestamps of our messages that we did it in less than 30 minutes. I'm also still feeling like anxious and like my pulse is still racing because I think it's because we haven't like crossed a finish line, so I feel like it's still going and I'm like double checking in my head, did I actually get every letter, did I actually get it in order, did I skip any? I don't want to be disqualified for spelling mistakes, especially when it's my own name. Hello, where are you? TKTS booth. Oh, I'm on the other side of Leicester Square. I will come and join you at the TKTS booth. Perfect. I'm going to meet Ellie at the TKTS booth and find out how her last 30 minutes have gone. For her to have finished this quickly, I mean, surely she just grabbed a whole theatre, like the word theatre, from somewhere.
Mickey beat me, I've just had a message. You did it like 10 minutes before me, how crazy. Well, I'm proud of him, because he is speedy, and I did say if anybody's going to beat me, it'll be Mickey, because he will go really fast. But I'm happy, they were all different theatres, there's not any that I have got wrong, and I'm second, so hopefully that helps me out in the next one. But Speedy wins for this one, even though I had a shorter name. Speedy won.
Meanwhile, Leicester Square is being transformed for some seasonal entertainment while Gloria Estefan plays in the background, which is a little incongruous. Here she is, like a glamorous Where's Wally, see if you can spot her. It's Ellie Talks Theatre. So you think it's going to be close?
I think it's going to be close between us because yes, I did it and I did it so quickly. I was cocky as everything. I did it really, really quickly.
Surprisingly quickly.
Yeah, because I literally had just the perfect route of going around it, and everything was working out for me. Like I went round, I got L's in different places.
Okay.
I went down, you caught me as I was getting L and I.
Oh,
in Ellie.
yeah.
Then I went down to...
Did you get something from Private Lives?
Yes, L. Private Lives.
I didn't say you take a photo of the thing, so I was like, why is she here?
Yeah, so I got I from St. Martin's as well.
Okay.
Then I went round, I got E from King Lear.
Nice.
Then I got talks from all of the things, so starting at Arts, going all the way down the street, even London Coliseum,
Smart.
getting the cave, but I missed S. I missed S in Talks Theatre, and I completed it. I got all of like theatre down Shaftesbury Avenue. I had a slight hiccup as well because I forgot. I went to Book of Mormon for H and went, oh, there's no H. Then went, no wait, there is the T, the Book of Mormon. Still got it.
Oh yeah,
Still
I was just ready to be like, yeah, there's no H in Book of Mormon.
But I was hoping that, because I didn't notice at first, because I was like, oh, I want the H from theatre, but there's no actual word theatre on that.
But you missed the S.
But I missed the end. But I got really cocky at the end. So I finished at Criterion, and I was walking down to Haymarket going, oh yes, I'm so good. And I went, oh, let me just check. And I went, oh shit, I forgot S.
S. I want to check now.
So I went S from His Majesty's Theatre, and I got the entire word of theatre from the Haymarket.
You redid it. I was about to say, I don't know if we can count any of your theatre points.
I redid it. I redid it because and then I kind of had a flip flop about whether I wanted to count it as one word theatre or go to the Strand and get some more theatres down there.
Wow.
And I booked it in at the last. I flip flopped. I kept saying, oh, I'm going to book it in as just that, but I finalised it as theatre one word.
You had so much time left. You could have like, gone back the way you came.
I didn't realise. I wanted to get first because that was my best chance of winning.
Okay.
So I snapped it in. That's why I think it's going to be really close.
What a roller coaster that was. My gosh.
So I thought I was the speediest, but Mickey and Ellie are both done. Ellie managed it in 29 minutes. Mickey got it like right after, and then I got it ages after. I wonder if either of them just went and banked the theatre so they were quickest. So I won't get extra points for completing, but I did get all of my letters, which means I think I've lost. Oh well. I saw the messages and thought it was just Mickey that finished and hadn't realised that Ellie had also done it. So my short and speedy wins was not so. But it seems to be a trend though, because Ellie won the first one and then lost on the second one. I won on the second one, and then it seems that I've lost on the third one and gone third place. So I feel like if you give me an advantage, you're going to lose. And that is what we have learned.
Aaron has just finished. What time is it now? He has just finished 13 minutes past. So we all had more time than I think we realised. Why did this feel so much faster and easier than the last one?
Yeah, if I didn't miss my S, I would have been done at 52.
Was it because
I didn't even need half the time?
I guess we didn't have to go to like such far-flung theatres.
Yeah, because
this time we didn't have to like actually go up to them.
You know.
Yeah. So Aaron is down at the Kit Kat Club, where, surprise, surprise, he will have been finishing by getting a K. I like that. I like that he finished there.
That's nice.
That's a stylish K choice. I enjoy that. Okay. Aaron's just been showing us his photos that he took. And pointed out that he took a photo like both of the Kit Kat Club sign but also of this logo, and I was like, why did you photograph this logo? And he said, because it's 2 Ks. This is 2 Ks, people. How have I seen this logo so many times and I haven't noticed this is 2 Ks? It's 2 Ks for Kit Kat and the C is in the middle for club. Mind blown. Mind truly blown. Okay, so we are back at Soho Place, but it's about a week later. So we went away, we added up all of the points, and unfortunately, Ellie beat me.
She won.
Aaron came in third place.
Yeah.
I came in a very close second, and Ellie by like a single digit amount of points, which you'll be seeing hopefully.
I remember exactly. It was 3 points. So not only did I screw it up so spectacularly, I managed to pull it back.
The only thing I could have done was be faster. That's that's the thing.
Yeah.
And
but that's why I was like, I need to be as speedy as possible.
And listen, if in watching this video, you, the viewers, decide that the footage I got and the photos that I took, side-by-side comparison of the effort levels presented without comment, if you think that makes me, I don't know, the rightful winner, I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Who won? Who won with the points? Who slayed so hard despite flopping, managed to claw it back from the jaws of defeat and slayed so spectacularly
The fact
hard.
you misspelled your own social handle, I can't even. We were just saying how I have like come up with the concept of these challenges so far, all 3 of them. I have like with group input decided how the points will be weighted. There is every opportunity for me to be skewing this in my own favour, and if I am, I'm not doing it well because I have yet to win one of these challenges.
Look, maybe you just need to be more chaotic.
Okay, next challenge, watch me be chaos. Watch me not be organised and I don't think I know how to be chaos.
Actually, to be fair, I was quite organised this time because I was like headstrong and planned it.
Should we do the medal transfer?
Oh yes, please.
So Aaron James passes the medal to the current reigning challenge winner, Ellie Talks Theatre. Yay! Yay! But the good news for me is we're about to go and film another challenge right now. So make sure you're subscribed so you do not miss what it is we're doing next. You will find out when that video drops. And also, since we've literally spent this video spelling out our social handles for you, go and follow at Aaron James UK on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. It's not called Twitter anymore. Okay. And just at Aaron James on YouTube. Link will be in the description. Ellie Talks Theatre on YouTube. Ellie Talks Theatre on Instagram. L Talks Theatre, ELL, on the app formerly known as Twitter,
Which I don't use, so don't bother.
Don't even bother. Don't even bother, honestly. Let's all use Threads instead. Let's make a pact. I'll do it if you do it. And I'm at Mickey Joe Theatre on all of those platforms. Go and follow us for our troubles. We will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that everyone is staying safe and that you have a stagey... I thought I was slowing down so you could all say it with me.
Oh no, I was going to do a little kiss.
Okay.
I was getting ready.
Okay. We'll do something.
You guys can do it and I'll do a little kiss.
I hope that everyone is staying safe and that you have a stagey day. Okay, that was cute.
Yeah,
See?
For 10 more seconds, I'm Mickey Joe Theatre. Oh my god, hey. Thanks for watching, have a stagey day. Subscribe!